steam trains coming in to Taunton. One is being delivered to the West Somerset Railway for the summer season. And this is the one. It's a standard tank engine. It's paid its way there by having a special trip, and people on it will be spending the day on the West Somerset Railway and going back to buy diesel. It will stay in Taunton for a few minutes to take on water, then it will go up the main line and snake into the Taunton cider yard, which is privately owned and connects to the West Somerset Railway. I raced on in my car to Norton Fitzwarren. There you can see the main line on the right of that fence, and snaking in from the main line to the Taunton cider yard is the engine which is visiting the West Somerset Railway. The track that it's on is in fact connected to the West Somerset Railway, and is only used occasionally on special arranged trips via the British Rail. They need to have control over their main line, and that's why the West Somerset Railway doesn't run into Taunton Station anymore. They're hoping to try and do that in years to come. I'm standing on a footbridge which allows me to get a good view. There's a further footbridge behind me which is no longer used and would have been able to show us the connecting point with the West Somerset Railway, but no one's allowed to go on it anymore. An engine from the West Somerset Railway ready to connect to that, and it'll double head to Minehead. I've gone out onto the road to have a look at this from a distance. I'm on a road bridge, and the double header is now on its way to Bishop's Lydeard and all stations to Minehead. You've seen this location before from previous films I've done. The tank engine in the front is very reminiscent of a double-headed tank setup which came through a couple of days later, which you'll be seeing. I managed to run ahead of this setup and catch it coming out of the station Bishop Lydeard. This took place on a Wednesday morning. And the crowds were out to greet this engine for the summer. On Friday, a GWR King class was delivered to Exeter for their 50th anniversary weekend. They had a special weekend where visiting engines were taking part. This King Edward I, recently restored to the main line, is on its way, and again the paying passengers will go back to wherever they came from by diesel, spending a day at the Exeter Rail Fair. I'm at the same location just outside Taunton Station, which gives me the chance of the long swoop. I got all about the following Friday when that engine was coming back through Bridgewater. Also visiting the fair was these two tank engines, double heading from Bristol, which follow on the Sunday. So it was Wednesday, Friday and Sunday I was out and about. I've got the grandchildren with me on this particular day, and as you'll see, these tank engines are reminiscent of the ones that you saw, tied up behind the standard tank when you did a Somerset. These are not GWR, the others were. We can have another look at that. You heard one of the children say at the end of it, "Can we go now?" I couldn't take them coming back through Bridgewater because it was dark when they came back a couple of days later.